friends. Salam, namaste, and adab. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. From which country, which region you are? This is Dr. Sanjay Kumar. You are watching Facebook Live interview series. Hope you are doing great, wonderful, and enjoying your life. Likewise, every day today I also came with a very wonderful personality, a multi-talented Mr. Von Eric. He is from the Canada. He is basically a Toastmaster. He is a coordinator and director of the Toastmaster. He is a facilitator. He is the public speaker. He is also an expert in gratitude and mindfulness. Let's welcome to move on to our today live show. Welcome, Bob. How are you?
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you again for inviting me. This is my second time, and yes, I'm really good. Thank you. Thank you. It's a good way to start Thursday morning in Alberta. So, this is one good way to start being in an interview. So, really good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. It's my honor and privilege having you on my show to learn new things from you. It's always honor for me. Today, our topic is what is mentoring, what is facilitator, what is trainer, what is speaker, and what is difference between them. So viewers, stay tuned if you want to learn about these, about the trainer, about the speaker. If you want to learn about the mentoring, then stay tuned with us till the end. Hope once we end this show, you will learn a lot of about these topics. So without wasting our time, I'm going to on asking my very first question. That is, what is a trainer?
Well, basically, trainer, you are there to give learning. So, most of the time, if you are in the stage or in a virtual training, 80% probably or 50% or more you do the talking because you train, and then probably half of that percentage is listening because you have to entertain questions from the participants. Basically, when you say a trainer, you are more of educating someone or a group of people. So that is basically what a trainer do.
Great. You said that when you are saying trainer means you are educating to someone, you are training to someone. So thank you so much, Von, for explaining that what is a trainer to us. My second question to you that who is a facilitator? What is a facilitator?
That is basically what I do, Doctor. I'm a facilitator and coordinator. I'm a facilitator of youth leadership program focusing on teaching the youth about confidence building, public speaking, and presentation. I'm also into anger and anxiety management facilitation. So what is facilitation actually do? From the word itself, facilitator comes from the word facilitate. As opposed to trainer, when you are training, you are teaching and educating. But as a facilitator, you are just there as managing and controlling the room, and you encourage participation from the participants. So you get all the ideas, combine them, and then you allowed everyone to speak. If I mention in training, it's like 50% talking. In facilitation, you have a less percentage of talking. You talk less in facilitation because in facilitation, it's the participants who are actually participating in talking. So around 20% talking as a facilitator. You are just there to facilitate and manage the atmosphere of a good discussion.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing about the facilitator. As you said that facilitator is actually encouraging the participant, just listening them, collecting their ideas and encouraging them that how to use these ideas. Thank you so much for sharing about and educating us about the facilitator, that what is the facilitator and how a facilitator can work. My next question, that who is the public speaker and what a public speaker can do.
Public speaker is someone who deliver a content. Maybe the intention of a public speaker is to inform or inspire. That will be the intention of a public speaker. And what is the technique of a public speaker? You speak. You're just speaking. As opposed to trainer, which is the technique of a trainer is teaching, and the technique of facilitator is guiding the participants. And when it comes to public speaking, talking versus listening, you speak more. That's why you are a speaker. Maybe 80%. And less listening. You still have to listen with the people around you because very important is listening. Whatever things you are doing, you may be a trainer, you may be a facilitator, you may be a public speaker. Listening is still part of that. Even in an interview, I have to listen very carefully to you or anybody else. So that is public speaker. And a public speaker is someone who inspire, someone who inform, and someone who entertain, and also educate. So that is the role of public speaker.
Thank you so much for sharing. The public speaker who someone who speak publicly, who listen people with very patiently, and who can encourage, who can entertain, who also is also educated. Thank you so much for educating us about the public speaker. My next question to you, there, what is the difference between a public speaker, a trainer, and a facilitator?
There you go. Thank you very much. I mentioned a little bit of about the difference, but I really want to answer your question, but I want to emphasize too, there's a similarity among the three, but they are not identical. Let's first tackle the similarity. And in that way, I can answer very well your question, what is the difference? I mentioned a while ago, they may be similar but not identical. First, a public speaker, a trainer, and facilitator are excellent communicator. They can speak loud and clear. They follow the concept of public speaking, like your tone of voice, your clear words, your conveying your message. So they are an excellent communicator. Number two, they are standing in front of an audience, or they are speaking in front of a virtual or similar what we're doing. And number three, they are all confident but not arrogant. So that's the main similarity of the three. They combine the respect to others. So there's always respect, confident but not arrogant. Now let's go to the difference among the three. I'll mention four categories in which they are different. Number one, task. Number two, your intention. Number three, the technique. And number four, percentage of talking versus listening. Let's go to the task. The task or responsibility of public speaker is to deliver a content. As for trainer, the task of a trainer is to be in a workshop or class. And for facilitation, the task is to design everyone to participate. That three may involve speaking, but they have different tasks. Let's go to number 2, the intention. What are the intentions of the three? The intention of public speaker is to educate, to inspire. But mostly, it focuses more on giving inspiration. That is public speaker. For trainer, your main purpose as a trainer is to educate. You train. Very straightforward. And for facilitation, again, as a facilitation or facilitator, you are not there to give inspiration, but rather get an inspiration from the audience, from the participants, to be able to share to other people. Let's say in a classroom. So that's the intention. Now, what's the difference again when it comes to technique? Again, the difference among the three, for the technical public speaker, most of the time he speak and give message. For a trainer, his technique will be teaching, right? That's why you train. And of course, for facilitation, you guide. You just there to guide the participation. So that's the difference. Number 4, the last but not the least, wherein they are different. Talking versus listening. A speaker will speak probably 80% most of the time and just listen 20%. That's the speaker. For a trainer, it's a balance. You speak or talk for 50%, but you listen 50% too. So it's 50-50. Now, for facilitation, as a facilitator, you speak less, probably just 20%, but you listen carefully as 80%. What we're doing right now, you listen most of the time so that you will gather the ideas and then do a repetition or summary. So those are the difference among the three, doctor. The task or the responsibility, the content or the intention, I should say, your technique, and the listening versus speaking percentage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very well explained the difference between the public speaker, facilitator, and the trainer. Thank you so much for sharing a valuable information. As you said, that public speaker is inspiring us, whereas trainer educate us, whereas the facilitator is doing giving inspiration as well as taking inspiration from participant also. On the other hand, you also said that in speaking, public speaking, 80% we speak, 20% we listen, whereas in facilitation, 20% we speak, 80% we listen. And whereas
Exactly.
in training, there is a balance, 50% speak and 50% listen. So thank you so much for a valuable information. I will continue this talk after a short break. Hello viewers, welcome back. After break, we have international bestseller author, the Von Eric. Hope you are enjoying today talk. You are learning too much from today talk. Till now, we have explained, we have learned from the respected guest the one Eric about what is speaker, what is trainer, and what is facilitator, and difference between them. Hope you all learned like I have learned a lot of things from him. Welcome, sir. After break, my next question to you that who is a coach?
Who's a coach? Coach is someone who is giving a support, a help, and a guide to his or her client to unlock his potential and to help him come up with that skill. I always believe that every one of us has this skill inside of us. But to be able to utilize or use that skill, we need a coach that will help us polish that skill. They are always there to guide us, give evaluation, feedback, and what is the most important thing? A coach is someone who gives accountability to his clientele or client. So that's the most important. Give
Thank you.
accountability. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You shared. Sorry. What is who is the coach? You said the coach is the one who polished our skill, and he is responsible for accountability. My next question to you that who is the mentor?
Who is a mentor? Most often, people interchange coach and mentor. They may have the same vision or goal to their mentee or coachee, but they are different in a way. Mentor for me is more of a friend. I made a video about what is mentoring. Mentoring or someone who mentors, you gain the respect, the trust, and confidence of your mentee. And mentoring is more of a long term level because a mentor is someone who develops your skill. Unlike in coach, he helps you unlock that skill, but a mentor is someone who develop that skill in a long-term commitment. So we are not talking about here 1 week or probably an hour or a day. And I would like to emphasize who is a mentor. Mentor is someone who is there always available. When you message him, he's available. I've seen a lot of people that when I message them, it take forever or sometimes no reply yet. And that is not the best quality of a mentor. A mentor is someone who is available. If he's not available at that moment, he or she will say, I'll get back to you in an hour. Please give me time to evaluate you or please give me time to reply. But never, never promise something that you will not do. That is a mentor. Who is the mentor? Someone who is always there for you.
Thank you so much. You shared that mentor is someone who develops the skill, whereas coach is who polish your skill. And the other point you said that the mentor is one who is always available for you, who is always be there for you. So thank you so much for clearing the concept of mine. What is who is the coach, who is the mentor, what? And my next question to you, as you already cleared the difference between mentor and coach, I want to you explain it. What is the difference between mentor and coach?
Well, let's go to the specific difference between coach and a mentor. In coaching, let's discuss about time. In coaching, there's a limited time or what we call session. In mentoring, the time is longer than in coaching. We are talking about months or probably longer than that, maybe a year, or until the mentor see to it that his mentee is successful or they achieve their goal together. Mentoring is more of a friendship. I always mention that. And in mentoring, actually, the mentor and the mentee helps each other to learn. So there's a two-way process of learning in mentoring. So that's the big difference actually. Number one difference is yes, the time commitment. And in coaching, we all know that in coaching, it's always a paid transaction. So a coachee or the client pay his coach for the coach to guide him. So there's involved of payment. It's more of a business aspect for coaching. In mentoring, it's like friendship. You give it for free. So that is mentoring. So again, aside from time, it's a, the difference is a business aspect. Thank you very much. That's the two best and significant difference between the two. Time and if it is a business or not.
Thank you so much for sharing two significant difference between coach and mentoring and clearing concept me and many my viewers. So thank you so much. As you said that a mentor is someone who who is ready to train you, who's ready to train you, who's ready to teach you the new skill. Whereas a coach who teach you, yeah, who polish your skill only when you pay him, according to business point of view. And second point, you said that time, that a coach who has a limited time for 1 hour or 2 hour, whereas a mentor who trained you until he does not satisfied that his mentor, his mentee has seek what he was trying to teach him. So thank you so much for sharing wonderful difference between both of them. You want to say something?
Well, there are some coach who also give pro bono. What does it mean by pro bono? It's no fee. Let's call it no fee instead of free. So they are there to provide their services for a pro bono because they believe in their client or they believe in a certain individual because they know that individual is a potential person to succeed. When that person succeed, it's still a credit to the coach, even if there's no payment involved. Because imagine if that person becomes successful, who will get the confidence? The coach will feel confident, oh, I can make someone successful. Although the success depends mostly on the client or the mentee, because it starts within us, right? But that is like a reward for a coach to see their client become successful. It's a big reward for a coach like me when I see everyone, even my mentee, my student. If my student learn quickly, become successful, there's a progress, it makes me happy. It makes me fulfilled because that's my vision actually to help them develop, to help them progress. So, yes, that's it. Thank you, coach.
Thank you so
Coaching.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing valuable information and clearing the concept about coaching, about the mentoring, about the trainer, about the facilitator, about the speaker. Viewers, this is all about for today episode. We have learned lot of new things in clearing our concept. I have final request to warn. What is your word of wisdom?
Thank you for that words. My words of wisdom is actually always this: start small, achieve more. When you start something and then do it consistently, you achieve more. So that's my simple words of wisdom. If you want to do something, start it. I oppose what the saying, trying is the language of the poor. No. When you try something, that means you are interested, right? You have this intention to do something. And if you start and you fail, I congratulate you because most people don't even try. So let's remove that word of trying is the language of the poor. I don't agree with that. I give pride and I congratulate people who always try, even if they are struggling. That's my words of wisdom, doctor.
Thank you so much. Very amazing word that if you want something, let's start it. Thank you so much. And if you want to do something, start slow, be persistent, and achieve it. So thank you once again, uh, Von Eric. I'm very, very much thankful to you for such honor and privilege that you came on my request and share screen with me. So thank you so much once again, viewers. This is all about today episode. I hope you have learned lot of new things like me. Stay happy, stay blessed. In next live session, we came with another great personality. We'll learn new
Thank
things.
you.
Till then,
Thank you.
stay happy. Assalam.
Thank you.